Atlassian tool, it will be, yeah, this Atlassian, whatever the Jira, Confluence, Crowd, Fisher and Crushable, Bitbucket, Bamboo. So these are the main topics we have to learn here. Okay, so here Atlassian tool, it will be take around 45 days. If it is the Sundays, it will be count around, it will be coming, the course, it will be coming in the 2 months. So the first of all, main Jira is that Jira, they separated the three parts. One is the Jira core, and second one is the Jira Agile, and third one it will be the Jira Service Trucks. Nowadays, it will be called as a Jira Service Management. Okay. So the main thing is Jira core, it will be the we called as a Jira software. When we Jira core and Jira Agile, we will clubbed as a Jira software. Here there are the two parts. First of all, Jira core, it will be the Jira software. Whatever the bug, task, story, some issue types, it will be there. Okay. So these issue types we called as a Jira core. Jira Agile, it will be the, we have the two boards. We called as a Scrum board and Kanban board. Scrum board means, so whenever you know the project, it will be completed in the certain time period, it will called as a Scrum board. For example, metro projects, bridges, dams. So we can treat it as a Scrum projects. Okay. So whenever you know the certain time of period, it will be completed. Those projects we treated as a Scrum project. Second one is the Kanban project. Kanban project, when we start the whatever the project, we don't know when it will be completed. Don't know when it was completed the project. For example, you can take the HIV medicine, cancer medicine. So this type of projects, it will be coming into the Kanban. Okay. So next, JSM, Jira Service Management. For example, Jira Service Management, it will be we treated as a for customer raising the request, we are using the Jira Service Management. For example, you purchased one iPhone. You had some problem in that within the 3 months. You have to raise the request. Okay. So they provided one portal. They provided one WhatsApp number. Otherwise, they provided the one customer care number. Otherwise, they provided you as a email. So these type of things, it will be coming under into the JSM, Jira Service Management. Okay. So here everything we can track that. So that's why Jira, it will be coming into the most of the successful tool into the market. So everything, whatever the customer raised, whatever the users raised, and whatever the project raised, when in the project, we can take the example one more thing. So Jira, how it will be calculated. For example, for metro stations, if you take the example, so we know the some time of period, it will be completed into the sometime it will be taken as a Scrum project. Okay. So here one construction of the pillar. So how much material they used for the cement and sand for constructed the pillar in the certain time period. So there is a quality check also is there. That's why project management tool, it will be part of the Jira. Okay. Right. So Jira is a Atlassian product developed by the Java language and the Australian company. So this is the Atlassian product. It's developed through Java language. Why they chosen the Java language? If you choose the whatever the Windows operating system, Linux operating system, and Apple, Mac. So these three operating systems, the Java language, it will be supported. There is no other language will not supported for these three operating systems. Got it? So whatever the Java language they choose in that, Windows, Linux, Mac, these three operating systems, the Java language, it will be supported. That's why they choose in the Java language. Okay. So for, as I tell you, Jira is a bug tracking, issue tracking, and also project management tool. So the JSM, it will be the Jira Service Management. whatever the customers they want to raise the ticket through portals, emails, customer cares, and WhatsApp. From these things, we will they will raise the ticket. For example, I will show to you one more thing. So how it will be the JSM, it will be work 1 minute. If you see the LG Electronics, you purchased one laptop or something AC from the LG, but you got some problem. You want to raise the ticket. So in the web portal, they will you provide the see product support. Okay. Here, see from chat you can raise the ticket. From through WhatsApp raise the ticket. Through email you can raise the ticket. Then you can directly call to customer care persons. So these type of things they will be provided as a JSM, Jira Service Management to the LG. Okay. So that is the thing of JSM. Next.
Are you there?
Yes. Yeah, hi. You have any doubts till now?
No, no, no. There's no doubt.
Okay.
There's no doubt. Yeah, I would like to focus more on that ticketing part.
Oh, sure. 1 minute. Yes. So you have to more concentration on the Jira Service Management and JSM also it will be used because of most of the companies they are using the JSM. Okay. Next, the Confluence. Confluence is the document storaging purpose. So why we are using the document storaging purpose separate applications? You have any idea? Because we have the PowerPoint, we have the Wikipedia, and we have the some Word document, and these type of things we have, right? Why we are using the Confluence here? Because of most of the companies they are using the Confluence purpose of the security purpose, whatever their billings and POCs they will be stored into the Confluence. This is the security purpose. No one will they whatever the users they did not hack anything because there is a MFA, multiple factor authentication. It will be there for the Atlassian side. So that is the thing. Their documents, whatever the important documents in the company side, they will be stored into that Confluence. This is the secured application.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. In future classes, so I will show you the with live examples, whatever the company doing the real work into the Confluence and then whatever the JSM, Jira Service Management, we have the live projects that are there. I will show you what is the company exactly they are storing the whatever the documents here. Next, the crowd means users and groups. So here, why they crowd it will be taken further in the part of the Atlassian tools because of, for example, if you go to the one campus, okay, you selected the few of the people, around 1,000 people, you can select it for the Jira Service Management. I mean, whatever the Jira products. So those 1,000 members, I mean 1,000 students, you want to give the Jira access. So for one user, if you take the creation of the Jira access, it will be take roughly around 3 minutes. So 1,000 into 3, how many minutes it will be take for that? Around 3,000 minutes. Okay. If you selected the 1,000 students, for each students you have to created the Jira access. It will be take the around 3 minutes. So around 3,000 minutes it will be take. So in the 3,000 minutes it will be take into the hours. How much it will be? 50 hours.
30,000. Yeah,
Hmm.
okay, yes.
50 hours. So 50 hours, if we have the working days, I mean, working days per hour, 8 hours, right? So those 50 hours, if we take into the days, 6 days, right? Around 1,000
Yes.
members only.
Yes.
If we created the Jira access, it will be take 6 days. Okay, so this is the too much of time they it will be taken further. That's why they introduced the crowd. So initially, when the college side, whatever the institute side, the 1,000 users, I mean the 1,000 students, they stored into the one of the AD or LDAP. This is the databases, right? That's where they are directly integrated the DBs into Jira. So the 1,000 students in the Jira, it will be connected, it will be created the access within the 3 minutes. Okay, no need to take the much time for the 6 days for creation the only 1,000 people. In future, the most of the companies like TCS, HCL, and whatever the Capgemini, they are taking into the bulk at a time they will be taken into the 18,000, 20,000 users at a time. So if the 20,000 users at a time they taken into the whatever the in Jira, it will be take time around 10 months for the only creation of the given the access in the Jira. So up to 10 months they have to pay the whatever the salaries and they have to invest it into that particular employee. So this type of time waste, it will be coming into the part of only creation the Jira access. That's why they introduced the crowd. So in the crowd, initially they will be take the whatever the data from the students, like their name, age, and whatever the phone numbers, address, what the percentages. They already the HRs it will be stored into the crowd software like AD, LDAP, SAP, these type of things. It will be DBs. They collected in the initially. After taking the data, they just integrated with the Jira, whatever the crowd into the Jira. The access it will be created within 5 to 5 minutes only. It will be take time. Even 20,000 students have to data integrated with the Jira. It will be take only 5 minutes. That is the crowd coming into the part of this. Okay. Next, Fisher Crucible. Fisher Crucible is the nowadays no one using. That is the internal chart purpose. That's why there is no importance on the Fisher Crucible. When we are using the Teams and Google Meet, right? So, but they developed it into the internal charting for the Fisher Crucible. There is no need to use now. No one using now. So we can skip that. Next, Bitbucket. Bitbucket is the source code of the management. Okay, it's a review tool. Bitbucket is a source code of management review tool. Okay, so this is the thing we what is the thing is the Bitbucket is if you build a one program, if you want to check with the nowadays it will be chat GPT, it will become, but earlier there is no nothing about that. So that's why Bitbucket is there. So whatever you created the code, whatever the you written the code, it is the correctly or not through Bitbucket only they identify that. It will be simply telling us here it will be the mistake you have to rectify, and this is the thing the Bitbucket will be working on that. That's why we called as a review tool. And Bamboo is a building tool like Git, SVN, and programs. It will be we through Bamboo we can build it. Okay. So in coming classes, we will be explain the what is the Bitbucket will do, what is the Bamboo will do in coming classes. And apart with that, we are doing here Windows, right? At present, I am telling whatever the thing is Windows. In coming classes, we will learn the Linux environment also. Why? Most of the most of the companies choose the Linux. For example, I'm telling to you, so Windows is the, if one person login, need to another person login, first person need to log out, then only the second person will be login on the same system. But in the Linux environment, not like that. You can log in at a time, 5,000 users at a time in the single time. That is the differences with the Windows and Linux operating system. And Linux operating system is the robust secure system. No one will be hacked. Okay. Through VMs, we are installing the Linux. That is the main part of the robust secure for the no one will be hacked. And one more thing, we can log in the at a time 5,000 users, but Windows we cannot. Only one by one users only they will be log in and log out. Okay, that's why most of the companies they are using the Linux environment. I already told you, no, the Jira is the most of the companies because of the they supported the 24 by 7, 365 days and compared to other than open sources platforms. And they are updating into the cloud level also. Initially, we have the three type of things. One of the server and data center cloud. But whatever the server, it will be discontinued. It's already discontinued last 2024 February. And in the coming year, 2026 up to October, the data center also, it will be discontinued. Only cloud, it will be there. Okay. In the coming 1 year, the 2026 October or same thing, September, the data center also, it will be discontinued. So whatever the companies, they have to move from data centers to cloud. So here we have the more jobs, it will become as a cloud migration part from data center to cloud. We have to do the migration. So whatever the data, we have to do migration and we install into the cloud. There are some prerequisite sheets and whatever the need to check before migration. There is a lot of things. It will be take the migration part. It will be take in the organization level around 3 to 4 months only for the migration purpose only. Okay. So this is the simple demo. So you have any doubts? You want to know anything?
No, there's no doubt so far. Everything is the demo went well. The demo went well.
Okay.
Yeah. So I just need to know, whenever it's ready for us to start, so we can start.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much.